루자우 거기 소라 루자 짱그래요. 뭐 밤새더나. 아들이 뭐시
Top news headlines. Centre extends temporary suspension of flights to and from the UK till 7 January, Aviation Minister Hardeep Puri. $20,549 fresh COVID-19 cases registered in India. And Congress hold protest demonstration against price hike in Assam. As a responsible citizen, it is our duty to minimize the spread of coronavirus as much as possible. Wash your hands frequently with soap for at least 20 seconds. Using an alcohol-based sanitizer also helps keep the virus at bay. Avoid touching your eyes, nose and mouth. Avoid stepping out unless absolutely necessary. Always wear a mask before stepping out and even in your own home in the presence of outsiders, as masks have been proven effective in containing the virus. Maintain a social distance of at least 2 meters in public places. Hello and welcome to Times of Manipur News. You're watching News Today. I'm JESSIA giving you the news in details. Union Civil Aviation Minister Hardeep Singh Puri today announced that the centre has extended the temporary suspension of flights to and from the United Kingdom till January 7, 2021. The flight operations were suspended because of a new strain of the SARS-CoV-2 virus. Puri took to Twitter saying to announce the decision, adding that strictly regulated resumption will take place, for which details will be announced shortly. India has suspended all flights from Britain last week until the end of the month as a new variant of the virus detected in the UK triggered widespread concern and travel restrictions across the world. Amid global fears over the new mutant strains of coronavirus detected in the United Kingdom and South Africa, India recorded 20,549 fresh infections in the last 24 hours, taking the COVID-19 case load to 1,244,852. The recovery scores 98 lakh according to the Union Health Ministry data updated today. The death count increased to 1,48,439 with 286 new fatalities, the data updated at 8 a.m. showed. The number of people who have recuperated from the disease surged to 97.08 lakh, boosting the national recovery rate to 95.99%, while the COVID-19 case fatality rate stands at 1.45%. 20 cases of the mutant strain of coronavirus that first surfaced in the UK have been detected in the country. The new strain is believed to be 70% more infectious, but doctors have said there is no reason yet to believe that it is more lethal or will not be controlled by a vaccine. Manipur's COVID tally has reached 28,096 with 34 new cases in the past 24 hours. The fresh infections were reported from Imphal West, Imphal East, Thoubal, Bishnupur, Tamenglong, Kangpokpi and Churachandpur district. The state reported 5 fatalities in the same hours, boosting the death toll to 353. The active cases now stands at 1,222, while the recovered cases at 26,521. The recovery rate in the state further improved to 94.39% as per the Manipur government COVID-19 Command Control Room. The Indian government has assured that COVID-19 vaccines, which are in the pipeline in the country and rest of the world, will protect people against the coronavirus variant strains found in the UK and South Africa. Principal Scientific Advisor to the Indian government, Krishnaswamy Vijaya Raghavan, said that there is no reason for worry at this stage about the efficacy of vaccines in regard of the reported variants of the novel coronavirus. Raghavan also said the changes in the coronavirus trends are not sufficient to make the vaccine ineffective since it stimulates our immune system to produce a wide range of protective antibodies. Hundreds of leaders and members of Hojai District Congress Committee participated in a protest demonstration against the skyrocketing prices of essential commodities, fuel, unemployment and anti-farmers law. According to media report, the Congress workers and leaders staged a protest in front of the office of the Deputy Commissioner at Shankardev Nagar in Hojai yesterday. The protesters reached the protest site on bicycle, reports stated. The protesters shouted slogans like Congress Jindabad, Rahul Gandhi Jindabad, BJP Go Back, Sonowal Sarkar Hi Hi, Himanta Biswa Sharma, Sildat Aditya Dev Murdabad. The protesters lambasted both the BJP governments at the center and state for the increase in the prices of essential goods fuel. They also lashed out at the government for its failure to solve the unemployment problem and the controversy over the contentious farm laws. E-waste kept inside the Imphal East DC office complex were collected and sent for recycling at Panchayat Hall DC office complex yesterday. The steps come after a notification issued by the Deputy Commissioner on December 22nd last. E-waste consisting of computer parts and other electronic items were collected from Subdivisional Office, Sowombung, District Information Office, Imphal East, Block Development Officers, Sowombung, Ketrigao, Chief Executive Officer, Imphal East Jilla Parishad, and Director, RD and PR, Manipur. The e-waste were handed over to Niligam Galmay, Manipur State Coordinator of Karo Sambhav, for disposal of recycling. The Deputy Commissioner, Imphal East, Kumantem Daina Devi, emphasized on the need of collection and disposal of e-waste generated through Karo Sambhav, which is a procedure responsible organization under extended producer responsibility. Now it's time for a short break. Keep watching Times of Manipur News.
Australia tour on Sony
Live.
Australia tour on Sony.
Yes, live it is.
Watch Australia versus India live. 4 tests. 17th December to 19th January. Only on Sony Sports Channels.
Hi guys, this is Binakan. Welcome to Aura Career Launcher, a coaching institute for NEET and foundation courses.
This is the pentose sugar. This is pentose sugar. Okay, it binds with nitrogenous base as well as it binds with phosphate group or phosphoric acid. Now this structure is called nucleotide. Here is first carbon. First carbon is present here. Second carbon is here. Third carbon is here. Fourth carbon is here. And fifth carbon is here.
So what are you waiting for? Join now.
MS Purnima Enterprises presents Kapi International Manipuri Short Fiction Film Festival 2021, organized by Impact Films Production Manipur under the aegis of Film Forum Manipur.
COVID-19 ki chaithina sotha haliba amadi putha haliba ekhoi socio economy amadi art form sing asibu bring back to bahibasi ekhoi khuri mati tham
film gi thome ekhoi mayam si yauna wanda lepmina duna COVID-19 ki mayokta kha chikna la thengnaba mathau tari.
Join the journey of Kapi International Manipuri Short Fiction Film Festival 2021.
Lamjingbo Finance na COVID-19 na thogal khudong chadba mayam si uziraga collateral security yautana document changdana yamna komo mongda loan fanganjagani shahida subnatagi chada tarani thoigi interest rate tap business loan against property vehicle loan commercial equipment loan commercial vehicle loan ki khudong chaba pisari han loan lawi ki basingi suwana go makhal gi loan asi lawgi khudong chaba pisagani akuba morol gi ma contact to biro Lamjingbo Finance Nagamapal. Contact number 7085-831-502 Natraga 9862-629-399.
Watch an encounter with Jeet Ningomba. One-to-one discussion and analysis on political,
BJP-led government sigi pandam di kange peace purpose.
Education
phani oja awat pahapa.
Sports,
sanabung chengwatsi sports house ne no lerge yaroi.
Arts and culture.
Art and culture si ekhoi ga thana ba yadraba ekhoi gi
and many more. every Friday at 7 p.m. only on Times of Manipur. TOMTV. Repeat telecast on every Saturday at 10 a.m. Don't miss it.
Saglon Ama. Thauramasida lakliba January anigi numidang pung taret makai taba matamda English singani supna kunma thoigi ahanba episode oina puduna lakchiragani Brio amadi Dolly Mipum khudimagna English singani kungi khwaidagi chanaba on screen couple ni hainariba amadi malangba thoibi hairaga khangdaba kanasu leitraba guest ani asiga wari watai sabiduna apamba sei singsu khanbinaba aikhoigi number 7629943543 da call tobiro
kari mukhaluni ya batao
habe
fajavi lagtegi innalim javi namtana thawaini aigi punsigi.
Welcome back after the break. Haingang United Clubs Organization, HUCO, organized its 11th annual Meritorious Award Distribution Program at Marjing Sporting Club today. Meritorious students of classes 10 and 12 under the club's jurisdiction who passed in the first division were presented with awards and gifts. Pradhan of Haingang Gram Panchayat, K. Jenta, said that HUCO organizes the award distribution program to help and boost the students morally. He also appealed to the students to study hard.
Doctor, engineer, MCS, IS, agriculture officer, any field, Salakanda, Nakoi say, Hangangi Nagrik, Amoina, I put Sagat Pada, Mutik Sawami, Amam, Ogi, have aim dog, put it from you.
Langmaitet Youth Development Association, LYDA, congratulated its executive member, Maibam Somen Singh, on bagging Global Teacher Role Model Award 2020. The award is given by MVLA Trust Mumbai. The award was presented to Somen through online Zoom meeting held on the theme Empowerment of Teachers for Building Sustainable Global Society. Maibam Somen is currently a mathematics lecturer at Langmaidong Higher Secondary School, Langmaidong. He is also columnist of local dailies. Waiton Gram Panchayat Pradhan Pukhrambam Surbala today laid the foundation stone of a new shrine of Ibudao Marjing at Pangay in Imphal East. Shamans of the former shrine sifted the idol for the shrine construction work. Pradhan Surbala said that the shrine construction will be completed by summer 2021.
Lakadurbe 2021 asigi kalen tha bokki manungda ibudogi sanglen asi saba loiduna ngasi sang kumiba ibudo ibendo animak kalenda nangnanaba ikoina lekai animaki miyam guloinana yam kanna honaduna koina sanana bo honari.
The Manipur Human Rights Commission MHRC yesterday directed state government to submit a report on why Masli was illegally arrested without appropriate inquiry and why no recommendation for compensation has been made against illegal detention. The commission directed the Chief Secretary, Special Secretary Home, Director of Prosecution Government of Manipur, NAB Superintendent of Police, Additional SP NAB, DH Brinda, MD Abbas of Thawal Police and MD Faisai. Further, the MHRC has directed NAB SP to submit the status report of Kaimai cases. The report has to be submitted on or before January 15, 2021. Kaimai case is related to the seizure of 1 lakh contraband WY tablets by 23rd Assam Rifles on April 10, 2018, while FIR case number 60-5-2018 Long PS is filed with allegation for molestation of women against Masli. The MHRC has registered a complaint after MD Masli, alias Masliuddin, 64, son of late MD Haidar Ali of Lilong Hauraibi, Turel Ahanbi, Thawal District, filed a complaint against the 6 respondents on December 28. Masli on the complaint stated that he has been a victim of false and fabricated cases under NDNPS Act 1985 and Prevention of Illicit Trafficking in Narcotic Drug and Psychotropic Substances Act 1988. He further alleged against the 6 respondents that he was falsely and groundlessly arrested by NAB SP and NAB Additional SP and implicated in some FIR cases. He was detained under PITND and PS Act 1988 and later released after crashing the detention order by the High Court of Manipur on March 14, 2019. Thousands of displaced villagers who returned to their homes last month amid a lull in fighting in Myanmar's Rakhine state are moving back into temporary camps ahead of the expiration this week of an unofficial ceasefire between Myanmar forces and the Arakan army, a media report said. The villagers, mostly Buddhist Rakhine, support the rebel of the Arakan army, which is fighting for extensive autonomy for the province. The Rakhine province, formerly Arakan, was annexed to the Burmese Empire in 1784. Many Rakhines have dreamt of independence ever since, but most back a movement for extensive autonomy from Myanmar. The Arakan army, the strongest of the rebel groups to surface in the coastal western province, have engaged Burmese troops in guerrilla and conventional warfare for 2 years in northern Rakhine state to back their demand for greater autonomy for Rakhine people. About 300 civilians have died in the hostilities and a total of roughly 230,000 others have been displaced, thousands of whom returned to their villages as the fighting subsided. Once again, it's time for a short break. Keep watching Times of Manipur News.
Now, enjoy 20% extra on Kangla Popcorn, Kangla Milky Balls and Kangla Rings.
Kangla.
Lamdamusida ihan hanbo OINAM miyamda Kangla water gi 20 liter jar supna tagi lupa tara da fanganjargani. Loinana half liter bottle tara mangana saba pekta supna tagi lupa humputra mangada fanganjari. Khudong chaba si factory da laktuna lobirawa yagani. Akupa moral gidamak lengsin bidau Kangla water Maibo Khul Mamang Lekai Imphal S 795002 Aikogi contact number 8257888737.
Awaba Fongdokpagi Pausel Haukiba December ki tang kuntaruk thang janamit ki nungthil pung mari taba matamda Sri Thokchom Manibabu Working President Election Management Committee na preside obiduna Election Management Committee ki President Oibiramba Loinana Vision Khurai ki Advisor su Oibiramba Sri R.K. Jilasana Khurai Ningthawung Lekai da leibana manung matam chadana ikhang khanghaudana Haukiba December ki tang kunmanga lisingani kun irai numita leikidabada Election Management Committee ki members sing amasung Vision Khurai ki members singna thamoi sokna awaba fongdokpagi mifam ama pangthokhi Laikhidraba Sri R.K. Jilasana angang oringai matamdagi Rajniti bu khoidazana haurakhi. Matam sangna Rajniti tawbiraktuna Khurai Kendra gi mihut kayaga luchingba kayaga punna chatminaduna Khurai Kendra gi chawkhat thaurangi thaudang kaya punsigi aroiba miko fawbada tawbirami. Laikhidrabana tawbiramba thabak thauram kaya menkhatpa wahauragani. Ngasigi tilliba members singna minute ani tumina leptuna laikhidrabagi mafamda ikai khumnaba utkhi amadi laikhidrabagi thawaina ingna chikna mapugi laikolda lairunabagi damakta thauni jabaga loinana mahaki imung manungi awabadasu akhoi khwaina saruk yazari pauzen jariba TH Manibabu Working President Election Management Committee.
Admission is going on at Private Sports Academy Guwahati and Ano Football Club Guwahati. Foreign coaches will train students at the academy. Hygienic food and hostel facilities will be available at the academy, integrated with education. Those who want admission for under 13, under 15, and under 18 can contact the academy managing director. Our contact number is 602-670-9279 or 7005-235-638.
Ehaki ipuroibana COVID-19 gi layong ulagpadagi test tawrubada positive oiramle. Nakna laiminarubana ehaksu test tawrubada positive oiramle. Aikhoina home isolation tawbagi ayaba phangla matungda doctor na hidak amasung ishagi oxygen level check tawnabagi damakta oximeter pibirakhi. Home isolation da lairingaida aigi ipuroibagi oxygen level nemtharakpadagi Jenims Hospital da pukhatki. Positive oibagi certificate paibana amuk hanna test tawdana matam manghandana makha taba layeng chathaki. Asumna anganba matamda test tawthoktuna matam chana layeng hobuna laina asidagi thuna phagatpa ngamhore amasung aigi imung manung busu laina asidagi ngakthokpa ngamhore.
Lai haurakpadagi COVID-19 oiramgadra haina singnabadagi test tawba laksabani adubu laibak phabana negative oiramle miyamsu isada COVID-19 gi layong ubiragadi soidana test tawthokpiyu nababu lotlaga thambiganu
lepa leitana sandorokliba COVID-19 thingnanaba test tawthokpa yamna maru oi karigumbada positive oirabasu matam chana layeng horabadi laina asina sokchandringaida adombu kanmangamgani COVID-19 gi layong utramaksu positive oiramba yai haina jingnaba lairabadi soidana test tawthokpiyu COVID-19 gi symptom laina test tawthoktana laisanba matamda isada nattana imung manunggi miyoising amasung kairo lekai gi miyoisingsu khudong thiba tholakpa yai
COVID-19 gi layong sing haibadi lok laiho khanau naba manam maha phauraktawa khong hamdharakpa amadi nungsa shor honbada warpa tarabadi sungshoidana athuba matamda test tawthokpigadabani positive oiramba tarabasu home isolation tawbiraga government gi maikaidagi vitamins amasung oximeter pizagani loinana haksel gi mari leinaba miyoi ama matam punamakta adongi matengi damak leigani kawiraganu chingnababu leibirabadi sungshoidana test tawthokpiyu.
Welcome back after the break. At least 9 people, including 6 security personnel, have tested positive for COVID-19 in Mizoram in the last 24 hours, taking the state tally to 4,199. According to the COVID-19 bulletin shared this morning by the Department of Information and Public Relations (DIPR), Mizoram 2 cases were confirmed at Joram Medical College, JESSIA, and 7 were detected at TrueNet Laboratories in 3 district hospitals. Of the 9 new COVID-19 positive cases, 4 cases were reported from the Lunglei district, 2 each from Aizol and Sarchip district, and 1 case was reported from Hanaithil district. 5 border security forces, BSF Jawans, and 1 Assam Rifle Jawan were among the newly infected people. While 8 patients have travel history, a 34-year-old woman who was attending to her COVID-19 infected daughter at JESSIA was also diagnosed with COVID-19 during contact tracing, said a health official. Counting of votes polled in the recently concluded Gram Panchayat elections is underway amid tight security at designated places across Karnataka. According to the Karnataka State Election Commission official, counting is taking place at all taluk headquarters in the state by adhering to the strict COVID-19 protocol of mandatory wearing of face masks, social distancing, and hand hygiene. The counting process began at 226 centers at 8 a.m. and the results are expected to be out by afternoon. Over 1,100 security personnel have been deployed at the counting center, State Election Commissioner B. Basavaraju said. The center and the protesting farmers union will resume stall talks tidy with the latter sticking of their hardline position that parleys with will only be the modalities of repealing the 3 new agri-laws and giving a legal guarantee on the MSP, among other issues. Ahead of the crucial 6th round of talks after a 3-week hiatus, Union Minister Narendra Singh Tomar and Piyush Goyal yesterday met senior BJP leader and Home Minister Amit Shah. Media reports said that they discussed and finalized the government's position for the meeting. The 5th round of talks were held on December 5 last, while the 6th round, originally scheduled for December 9, was called off after an informal meeting of Home Minister Shah with some union leaders failed to reach any breakthrough. The government had, however, followed up Shah's meeting with a draft proposal sent to the unions in which it had suggested 7-8 amendments to the new laws and written assurance on the MSP procurement system. It has ruled out a repeal of 3 agri-laws. Now we have the newspaper headlines. The People's Chronicle. Principal Secretary held test positive, COVID claims 5 more. NIA files charge sheet against 5 IM cadres. No difference between BJP, British regimes, says Congress. 8 cases of new COVID strain found in India. Students bid to storm CM's bungalow, foil. The Shanghai Express, COVID-19 death toll jumped by 5 to take tally to 353. Villagers seeking release of 2 brothers storm AR post. Litan Sikibung standoff triggers tension. Go to higher court calls continues. Imphal free praise. Disturbed area status extended in Manipur for 1 more year. Senapati records coldest December at 1.38 degrees Celsius. Tamenglong witnesses snowfall. Women protesters storm AR post demanding release of 2 detainees. WAD lodged court for conviction of killer. MHRC directs state to submit report on Massel's illegal arrest. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Centre extends temporary suspension of flights to and fro the UK till 7 January, Aviation Minister Hardeep Puri. $20,549 faced COVID-19 cases registered in India. And Congress hold protest demonstration against price hike in Assam. That's all we have in this bulletin. Keep watching Times of Manipur News.